Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be focusing on life lessons and experiences. Let's learn from somebody else's story. Let's get to entertain ourselves. Let's get to learn some lessons from somebody else's experiences. And for our first guest, I kindly welcome Mr. Patrick. Alright, so Mr. Patrick, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what is it that you do?
Yeah, about myself, as you rightly said about this to the audience. My name is Patrick. Um, I live in Dubai. I'm an entrepreneur. And I now go further.
Alright, so how long have you been in Dubai?
10 years already. I've been in Dubai for 10 years. Yeah,
So you've been in UAE basically for 10 years.
yeah, UAE. Yeah, but
Alright,
Dubai is UAE. So when you say
I know.
UAE, you mean Dubai.
I know. So could you tell us how has been your experience in these 10 years? How did your journey start?
My journey started when I was recruited by a taxi company from Ghana, National Taxi to be precise. And I came, I drove taxi for a while, and I worked with Etihad, and I'm working with Emirates. Yeah, so that's my journey has been.
So you're currently with Emirates.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I know most people have been aspiring to work with Emirates for a long time. So many people have sent CVs, been declined. Can you tell us, like, what is the one thing that qualifies you for such a role?
Well, I don't think that I had any specific qualification. It was by luck because I applied online. Nobody let me. I went online to emiratesonline.com. Then I submitted my CV. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I was selected, and then I was recruited. With Emirates. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, did you do something prior to applying that made you qualify as a candidate?
Mm, yes, before because when I came out, as I said earlier, I was going to be a taxi company, so I was a taxi driver. So I wanted to be in the aviation industry, So I tried to study a bit of traveling. So I went to a school in Abu Dhabi to learn a bit about um, air transport, especially. That actually led me.
So, could you tell us a little bit more about the course? How long does it take? How much does it cost?
Um, Actually, this course was supposed to be like 3 months, but then because I was working, so I used like 6 or 7 months to complete because I couldn't go, like I was like a part-time student because I'm not regular. I couldn't go every day. I was going when I finished work or from work. That was how it took me. And it was 9,000 dirhams. Oh, yeah, I ran, and then yeah, and then it's not that no, it's money, but I think that it prepares you for the future. So you need to. I think I'm not regretting.
You just spend money to make money.
Yeah, of course. You invest in yourself. That's what we call invest in yourself. You don't invest in, you can never make money. Yeah.
All right. So, what challenges did you face early on when you came to Dubai before you went to Emirates?
One of the challenges that I had was with clients that I met. I mean, as a taxi driver, uh, they see you. There's so many instances that I approve. I mean, they see that there is nobody. They see they don't respect you, but it's a good job, and I love it. And so my challenge was through taxi. And actually, it motivated me that why don't you push ahead to look for something else
Yeah, sure.
instead of driving a taxi?
I get it. I kind of get it. Because sometimes you're too uncomfortable in something that you have to start doing something else that will put you out of that situation into a situation that's much better.
Yeah.
Much endurable.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you. So, as we wind this up, what advice would you leave?
Here and there, because I feel like when I'm able to get something I can get what to my dream. So that's it. I mean, perseverance is good. You need to work on what you want. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's go to the fun and games part. We've been saying here talking about advice and all, but let's have some fun as we wind up the podcast. So, there are a lot of debates online dealing on preferences. Like, do you prefer this or do you prefer that? So I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to answer on based on your preferences. Are you ready for this?
I'm going to do that.
Alright, so number 1, tea, coffee, or water?
I love water.
You prefer water. So you don't take coffee or tea?
I do not really like coffee or tea because coffee, I love coffee. For me, when I take it, I'm not able to sleep. I prefer water.
I cannot live without coffee. So, if I don't take coffee, I'm a coffee addict. Are you a morning person or a night person? Night owl?
I'm a night person. I like to be out in the night, but I love sleeping at day. I feel so serene. I don't know why, but at night I can. I don't know whether it is insomnia. I'm going to, because I'm used to sleeping during the day. I'm used to sleeping during the day, so yes, I'm a night person.
Well, I'm the opposite. I'm more active in the morning. I need my rest at night. Once it's 6 in the evening, I'm done.
Nothing happens again.
That's it. My mind checks out. Yeah. So anyway, socks, shoe, or sock shoe.
That question is very tricky, but the shoe is the last thing I wear when I go out.
So you don't wear shoe, then put on your socks, wear the other. Sorry, you don't wear socks, then put on your shoe, then put on the other socks and the shoe.
Shoe is the last thing I wear, so most like those socks. Then when I'm going out, I put on my shoe. Yeah.
That's a nice strategy. I think people who do sock shoe, I feel that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But I think everybody have their own
way of doing that.
Exactly. Yeah. So, movies or books?
Well, I prefer movies. Why? Because these days, reading is a bit difficult for me. I love reading, but in this my generation where I am, at least, whatever is written is being shown on movies, and so it makes it easier for you to sit down. A book can take me like 2 months. It depends on the pages actually. It can take me like 2 months or more to finish a book. But a movie can take me like maybe 1 or 2, 3 days if I have time. Finish it and I get what I want. So I prefer movies.
Okay, I think everybody have preferences. Sometimes I prefer books, sometimes I prefer podcasts, sometimes I prefer audiobooks. Yeah, because you can just plug in and you'll be doing the thing as you listen. You can be walking, you can be exercising, you can be so I don't have a preference actually. I can do any. Alright, so there you have it. That was our guest, Mr. Patrick. It was a pleasure to have you. Comment down below on the issues you'd like to hear him tackle next. Any issue, financial, mental, marital, spiritual, he got the knowledge for. And stay tuned for our next guest. You're gonna love this one. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being a major part in this. We couldn't do it without you, of course. So thank you for your time. It's the one thing we can never get back. And make sure to join the community and share the video. If you feel like something touched your heart, just let's share to somebody else and recommend the channel. That's all I can say for now. Thank you, Mr. Patrick. It was a pleasure to have you.